This is our final IROC race at Richmond, the Richmond 100 for the 2005 season. Michael Cantor has the pole. 2 is outside Krista Raines. Jeff Kingston off 3rd, Spankyham 2nd in points. Then Macy Pena, your points leader, Jeff Lewis, Michael Ferris, Hunter Sleppy, Grayson Winokur, David Hoots, and Mara Pena round out the 11-car field for 25 laps here at Richmond. The 3/4 mile short track in Richmond, Virginia is green. Jeff Kingston got to the bottom of Michael Cantor but couldn't hold off turn number 4. Cantor will lead lap number 1, and that 6 car is the only driver this season to score a top 5 in all 3 races, looking to make it 4 this time. He has Kingston to his inside, they're hitting hard! Krista Raines hit the wall hard, got Jeff Lewis, Hunter Sleppy, and David Hoots all slowed up. Oh, they're spinning! Mara Pena's got around Krista Raines as well, and Jeff Lewis, David Hoots. The caution has come out as Mara Pena goes for a spin off turn number 4. Let's see what happened. After all the cars hit the wall, some cars took evasive action. Mara Pena is one of them in the 03. This is kind of like what happened to Jay Jefferson in his race. Off the apron, on, and he just spun it out. Same with Mara Pena there. She did get hit by the 4 Grayson Winokur, but that didn't really do anything. She was already spinning before the 4. The 4 just finished her off right there. And then Jeff Lewis and David Hoots had nowhere to go, and they come piling in there. Well, Jeff Kingston led us back to the line, and they will stay out in that 11 car will lead us back to the green flag. Going green lap number 8. Jeff Kingston is out front. Michael Cantor is right behind him in 2nd. They got Macy Pena, your points leader, Michael Ferris, Spankyham 2nd in points, Grayson Winokur, Krista Raines, Hunter Sleppy, Jeff Lewis, David Hoots, and Mara Pena round out the field. All 11 cars still in the race. As the 11 car, Jeff Kingston, comes off turn number 4, and he will lead us to the green flag as he enters the restart zone. We're back racing at Richmond. He got a great restart there to get away from Michael Cantor and others behind. But can he hold it down to the bottom in 1 and 2? No, but Cantor couldn't do that either. Here comes Macy Pena in the 97. So far this season, dominated by the girls. Macy Pena has 2 wins. Krista Raines has 1 win. Pena won at Watkins Glen last race, and Daytona. Krista Raines won at Michigan. But up front, the males are trying to work their way back to the spotlight. Jeff Kingston is in the lead. Michael Ferris is in 2nd. Michael Cantor's 3rd. Grayson Winokur, front 4 all males, and then you got a battle back here. Here comes the 15 of Krista Raines. Battle back here for 2nd between the Michaels. It's Michael Ferris up top, Michael Cantor down bottom, both in blue cars. As Cantor will clear Ferris, and here comes Krista Raines, Michigan winner, trying to get to the bottom of Ferris into 3 and 4. She stuffs it in there, almost makes some contact. Krista Raines trying to get to 3rd as the front 2 pull away. Cantor is trying to catch Kenningston. But Kenningston's keeping it nicely down to the bottom. Krista Raines has gotten to 3rd. Ooh, almost a spin back there as Jeff Lewis tried to avoid the 8 of Michael Ferris. Came down to Macy Pena. Pena goes up the track because of that. Oh, Pena, your points there to the wall and over. Barrel rolling down the track. Caution out. And your points leader is upside down. Watch these guys racing back. Their spotters probably telling them to take it easy here. Yeah, you can see them trying to slow it down here. Kingston obviously leads them back. But what a vicious crash. Macy Pena, your points leader, upside down here at Richmond. Let's see what happened. This all started coming off turn number 2, where Pena made some contact with Jeff Lewis. They settled it, but then Macy drives up the track. Jeff Lewis trying to go higher and higher and higher. And Pena just gets clipped by Lewis. And when she hits the wall, it flips that car at such an awkward angle. Grayson Winokur nowhere to go in the 4. Pena on her side, then she starts barrel rolling down the track. David Hoots able to just avoid it. But that is one scary, scary tumble for that 97. We have multiple angles of this. We'll look at every one. And now we'll look at this one in real time. Then we'll go to some different angles. Then we'll go on board that 97. Your points leader, I don't think it's going to be the same after this race. She takes one vicious crash, and that's definitely going to take her out of this race. Yeah, I see no way with that car being able to continue on. David Hoots looks like was also involved there towards the end. We'll see. I'm sure this angle has a great view of it. Grayson Winokur spins. Jeff Lewis trying to keep control and got David Hoots at the end. Yeah. And one final view from the spectator up on top of the grandstands. See, Pena just drives up into Jeff Lewis. Nowhere Lewis could go. Grayson Winokur had nowhere to go and nailed into the 97. And the 16 and 20 get together. David Hoots should be okay after that. But Jeff Lewis, Grayson Winokur, and Macy Pena probably all going to retire from this race. Jeff Kingston led us back to the line. That 11 car. Everyone stays out. It's going to be a restart with under 10 laps to go. Can Kingston hold on to dominate Richmond? Restart coming up on lap number 18. Not many cars left in this race. Macy Pena, Jeff Lewis, and Grayson Winokur have all retired, which leaves 8 cars in the race. Jeff Kingston in the race lead. Michael Canto in second. Krista Raines third. Michael Ferris is fourth. Hunter Sleppy fifth. Spanky Hammond sixth. Mara Pena seventh. And David Hoots is eighth. Who wins it at Richmond? Pace cars in. It's going to be a shootout. Under 10 laps to go as they come to the stripe. The green flag is back in the air. We're back racing. And what that crash did with Macy Pena, out of the race finishing last, that has opened the door for Spanky Ham to take the points lead. And even some drivers behind Michael Canto and Michael Ferris, third and fourth in points, they could possibly gain. As Canto, the only driver to finish top 5 in all 3 races this season, looks for the race lead off of turn number 4, trying to clear. Couldn't get it done. They might be 3 wide because here comes Krista Raines. Michael Ferris has joined the battle, along with Hunter Sleppy. Canto up the track. Here comes Krista Raines, Michigan winner. 6 to go this time. Canto able to come down in front of that 15. Michael Ferris trying everything he can. Here comes Sleppy for third. Sleppy going for second now. That 17 got a great run off the corner. And Spanky Ham second in points. Probably going to get the points lead no matter what. Just going to go up there and try and win. Sleppy gets to the race lead. Spanky Ham will fall to second. Wow, Sleppy way up the track. Spanky Ham to the race lead with 5 laps of racing to go. Krista Raines is up to second. We talked about how only females have won this season. Krista Raines and Mara Pena, the only 2 females left in this race. They have a shot to win. They're both on the inside lane. Krista Raines grabbing the race lead. They're 3 wide behind, beating and banging. Krista Raines is cleared. Mara Pena, the other female left in this race, coming for second to take it. And Michael Ferris is on the bottom lane. 4th in points could gain. As the females battle side by side for the race lead. With 3 laps to go, Mara Pena leads to the stripe. As we look at this battle for third, Michael Ferris up to third. Going for second underneath Krista Raines. Jeff Kingston dominated this race, trying to come back up to the front. That's that green 11 car in the bottom lane. As Mara Pena drives away, Ferris up to wrecking, hard into the wall. No yellow, we're still racing. Cars are all over the place. Spanky Ham, second in points involved. Hunter Sleppy, Michael Canto. We're still racing, coming to the white flag. It's Mara Pena out front. Jeff Kingston trying to close in on her. The white flag is in the air one more time around Richmond. Mara Pena out front, trying to keep the female streak alive for the 2005 IROC season. Macy Pena has won twice this season. Krista Raines has won once. It's going to be another female in victory lane. This time it's going to be Mara Pena. She rounds 3 and 4. Mara Pena will win at Richmond. In a wild, bizarre race. Spanky Ham, one of them that won around, second in points. Thought he was going to gain a lot. Instead, he's just going to gain a little bit. And Michael Canto and Michael Ferris could close in. Let's look at what happened to Spanky Ham coming to 2 to go. Check out these 2 right here. That's Michael Canto in the 6 and Hunter Sleppy in the 17. Canto overdrives the corner, moves up into Sleppy, and that gets Spanky Ham in the process. They hit the wall. They never go fully around until there. And IROC officials had said, hey, They're not fully around. Let's not bring out the caution. And they're at the back of the pack, too. So they never did bring out the caution. And it didn't even matter because Mara Pena won the race either way. If it would have cautioned, she would have won. If the caution wouldn't have come out, she still won. So Mara Pena wins it at Richmond. As we look at the finishing results, Mara Pena wins. She becomes the third female to win this season. And females have won all 4 races of the season. They're looking to make it 5 next race. Jeff Kingston ends up second. He had the dominant car. Krista Raines, another female, ends up third. Michael Ferris fourth, and David Hoots is fifth. Then Michael Canto in sixth. That ended his top 5 streak. Hunter Sleppy, 7th there. The only cars finished on the lead lap. Spankyham AT's the last car to finish the race. Then Grayson Winokur, Jeff Lewis, and Macy Pena all involved in that big crash. They end up retired 9th through 11th. Congratulations to Mara Pena on becoming the 3rd female to win this season. And the points are close. Look at these points. They're tied top. 3rd is 1 point back. 4th is 2 back. 5th is 3 back. That is 5 drivers that we have to look out for. And even Jeff Kingston can gain. David Hoots can get up there. Hunter Sleppy can get up there. Mara Pena, Jeff Lewis. Insane how this one has come out to be. Krista Raines has the points. He tied with Michael Canto. Macy Pena is 1 back. Michael Ferris is 2 back. Spankyham 3 back. They got Jeff Kingston, David Hoots, Hunter Sleppy, Mara Pena, Jeff Lewis, Grayson Winokur. Insane what is happening this season. It's going to come down to the final lap. Every position is going to count. They're tied up top. 1 back, 2 back, 3 back. Can't get any closer than that. Oh my goodness. Can't wait for Homestead in this series. As we look at the final race of the season, it's going to be the Homestead 100 at Homestead. All 10 Homestead races. It's going to decide the champion. Who are the 10 drivers that will battle for the lifetime pass to every series? We're about to find out. See you guys then.